Okay, I picked up my grocery order, but somehow had to restart the video, so was not able to continue the video. But basically, yeah, that was the message that I had for the new year. Like I said, just trying to go into new experiences with less anxiety built up about how things may go or may be, or how I should be before, I can do X, Y, or Z, and just saying more to the yes of going and more to the yes of doing, whether that be journaling, meditating, traveling. We're going to go do some traveling this year, so I'm excited about that. I think we're planning to go to Tulsa, because that's just a few hours from where we live, 2 to 3 hours. So it'd be like a quick trip for us to drive with the girls and be able to go experience some new things, some different parks. There's aquariums down there. Hopefully hotels, maybe some casinos, figure out what we can do. It's just fun to get out and go to a hotel though, and overall that's what we want to do. So that's the main point. Just being more intentional, even with my calendar and organization, like being intentional. I so often just let things go, like, oh, I'll deal with it when it happens or when it comes up, and then when it happens, I'm not prepared, and I get really chaotic and disorganized fast. So, yeah, being intentional about like a calendar and time off and reminders, work things, just keeping my mind more in a knowing and peaceful state. And Savannah's gonna start gymnastics starting February. So things like that, when I start dealing with multiple timelines and people's schedules and balancing not only myself and my children and my children's extracurricular activities, my husband's schedule, all while and then my work schedule. It's just at times I can definitely lose track of what's going on, what's happening, and get quite overwhelmed, frustrated, and maybe will be more reserved to do things. So again, the more organized my chart can be, and then my oldest daughter's back and forth schedule with her dad is also a huge part in figuring out when we want to do things and if we want to include her in those plans. So have to take that into account. And then her school schedule, so it can be pretty overwhelming at times, and sometimes it is easier to just go more with the flow day by day. That's how I've been surviving. But I know it's going to be way less hectic to be more focused. And that's the other big words, like refreshed and focused, organized, a plan. And that's before I would just like, I like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, kind of like interior designing. And then you put everything together and then none of the stuff like goes together. And so instead of doing that, I am going to start off with a plan first, with a set out palette, your paint structures. And I'm actually doing this in my house. I've been redecorating my house. And so by starting with a plan, I've been following like interior designers, tips and tricks on how to, make everything come together, because I'm just like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Lots of Pinterest to help me. Oh, another car. So, and interior designers, tips and tricks to say, hey, this is how you do things. It's like, okay, yeah, start with a plan. That makes sense. Let's do that. So lots of good things coming. Hopefully I will also try to pencil in, like, I'm going to try and do like at least weekly videos. That's, I guess, going to be my one of my New Year's goal as well, to do at least weekly videos. So it's not weeks and weeks and weeks and me just putting off for the perfect moment or perfect subject or whatever to do videos. So that's going to be part of my New Year's resolution as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Miss you all so much. Hopefully be back on here soon to do lots more videos on lots more topics. Okay, thanks for coming. Grocery shopping pickup with me. All right, love you all so much. Bye-bye. Peace.